welcome to this short winter flow. So glad that you're here. Now, winter is actually a time for slowing down, but as you know, we do speed up. So if you are feeling a little sort of out of balance at this time of year, that might be exactly why, because your body's saying eyes should be slowing down. But as you know, we have many a Christmas event for Christmas shopping, we have so much to do. So this short practice is to help regulate the nervous system. So I ask that you just bring the feet a little wider than hip width, and we'll just start warming up the body. So we'll just start swaying from side to side. Hands can be down by the sides as well here. And then we can increase this motion, so just let the hands swing. You can lift the heels off the floor here as well. Now if you get dizzy, just keep the eyes facing forward, or you can take the gaze over. Now, the kidneys are the organs of the season. So if you just gently just tap the back here where the kidneys are on our back. It's also good to keep this area of the back warm during the winter. And then we'll just come back to stillness, because this is what we want at this time of year. We want to try and take as many 5 minutes, 10 minutes out if possible. So we can bring the feet together here, our feet can be hip width apart. We'll bring the palms to face forward, knees slightly bent here, shoulders down away from the ears. As we just take a moment to take a slightly deeper breath than what we would usually. So standing in our Tadasana, our mountain pose here. As we just take that breath in through the nose, and then sigh that breath out. Just allowing those tensions that may be sitting on the shoulders at this time of year. Just when you breathe in, just allow the shoulders to rise here. That can feel nice, so we can allow the shoulders to rise here. And then as you breathe out, just let the shoulders come down. Follow that breath right down to the earth. Let the breath leave the feet here. Allowing what no longer serves you, just to leave through the breath. As we take one more breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. And finding strength here, where you are, no judgment, no rush. So let's start introducing again some movement. So we'll just move with the breath. So we'll bring our hands up. We can look up to the hands, we can bring the palms together, and then we can bring our hands to heart as we breathe out. So we're breathing in. And out. You may already be noticing a little heat in the body. We'll come down to the feet here, so we'll just bend the toes if you can here. Putting weight into the left leg. And then weight into the right leg. Nice here also just to introduce the wrists here. You can bring thumbs in and make a fist. So we can take the hands out in front and down and up. Again, just notice the breath here. Are you holding the breath? As we do, because we don't notice the breath day to day. And then just shake that off. You might need to do that a lot during the Christmas season. That's alright. So we're going to come down onto our mat, however you want to do that. No right or wrong here, we're just going to come down for some cat and cow. So we'll come down onto all fours. Hands are underneath the shoulders here. And as we look up, we can take the breath in here. If the neck allows, you can look up or just keep the neck in neutral. And then we're going to round the back here. And just move with your breath. This is all about regulating the nervous system, so we're trying to bring it back to calm. And using the breath in gentle movement can help ease that feeling of anxiety or overwhelm, even just for a short 20 minutes. And then we'll just find some stillness here. We'll tuck the toes in and we're just going to walk the hands back as we rise up onto the knees. So we'll bring the right foot forward here. So this is us in a low lunge. Now you can lift the toes here and that will just move the knee into where it should be. You can relax the toes of the left foot here. And we're going to rise up. So again, when we're in breath, we're going to rise up. So we're reaching for the stars here. Just for a breath here. And then we can take our hands to the back, we can interlace the fingers here. Now if that's not available to you today, create those cactus arms. It can be nice as well, just to open the chest, open the heart space here. As we take a breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. We can bring the hands forward just to frame that front foot. Take that foot back. It can be nice here just to rock the hips side to side. Then we'll bring that left foot forward. Again, just get your balance here, so as if you're in train tracks. So knee is over the ankle, you're pressing down into the earth here as you root to rise. So we can lift the arms up here, enjoying our breath. As we take our hands behind all the cactus arms here, we'll lengthen the arms, we can push down here. Feeling that nice opening in the shoulders. As we frame that front foot, we take that foot back, tuck the toes in as we rise up. Now, we can keep the hands here, just rubbing them together. Then we can place the hands in the lower back, over the kidney area. Then again, we're going to open the chest here, we're going to tuck the shoulders away. Now you can look straight forward or you can look up. As you take just slightly deeper breaths than what you would usually. You might find with each breath The chest softens, the body softens, and you can just take a slightly deeper bend than usual. However, you should be feeling no pain in the lower back here. If you are, just come back up ever so slightly. And then just slowly just bring the hands back to the mat, and just to counteract that, we'll come down onto the knees here. Now you can let the head rest on the forearms here, or you can take the arms down by your side here. Just let the third eye rest on the earth here. And again, we're just allowing that breath just to get slightly deeper than usual. Now don't put a strain in the body here, just a slightly deeper breath than you would usually. You can rock the forehead from side to side. And we come back to stillness. And we take that breath in, feel the back expand here. And then just letting that breath out. And we'll just introduce a little flow. So we're just going to bring the hands out in front here. We're going to curl the back as we did earlier for our cat and cow. We're going to come forward here, so face this way. And you're just going to let the hips drop. So this is us coming into an upward dog. Shoulders are down away from the ears. Then we bring the sit bones back to the ankles here, keeping the arms out in front, round the back. And again, you can move with your breath here. I've also got lavender and just to smell that as I practice as well, which can be lovely. You can introduce whatever incense or essential oil that you like. If I want to feel energised, it will be lemon. And then we'll meet back in all fours here. Always turn out. And then we're going to come into a little wild thing. Now again, this is good for opening up the heart space, having a little fun, calming the nervous system. So we can take the left foot out here, so you might need some balance or a cushion underneath the knee. Now, you can bring the right hand down. If that's not available to you, you can get a block here just to bring the floor up to you. Now we're going to walk that left foot back here. We're going to take the left arm up and then we're going to take that back. Now you can let the head fall here, the neck allows it. Just stay here for a couple of breaths. You can repeat to yourself that I've got this. I'm open to whatever Christmas has in store for me. And then slowly just bring that left foot back. We can bring the hands to the hips here as we just keep our balance to bring that left foot back as we take the right foot out. So again, left foot comes down, left hand comes down. We take that left foot back Sorry, right foot back, right arm up. Open up the chest here. You should also feel a nice opening right down the side of the body, especially in the hips, the groin area. Just taking slightly deeper breaths than what you would usually. And then slowly just bring the hands to the hip as you bring the right leg back, both hands on the hips here. Now we're just going to swing the legs round as we come to a seated position. However that looks to you, you can also sit in a chair here. And we'll do cat and cow again, but seated. So the hands can come to the knees here. As we take our breath in, we can bring the chest forward as we look up. And then back, we tuck the chin in here. Now your eyes can be open or closed. I like to close the eyes just to move inwards. As we come back to centre, we're going to take the right arm out and we're going to drop the left ear to the left shoulder here, just for a nice stretch. And you can let the chin come forward here as you take the left arm out, and then opposite side. So left hand on the mat here as you take the right ear over to the right shoulder. Again, you can move the arm here, the neck, to find what feels good. Then we'll just come back to centre here. Now we're going to introduce a mudra here. So we're resting the left hand on either the knee or in the centre here. And the right hand is for what no longer serves you. So it's a generosity mudra. It's to show yourself some love and compassion. So you may have brought in something or thought or feeling and you want to let that go. So take your time in this mudra. And you can either use it to bring in something for you, whether that be hope, clarity, joy, and then let go of what isn't serving you or what's stopping you from gaining that. So again, no judgment here, just sit with it. If mudras aren't for you, that's alright. You can just keep the palms facing up on the knees here. Eyes can be open or closed. And again, just let the sit bones get heavy here. We've tucked the shoulders down away from the ears, just allowing the spine to straighten here. Finding our stillness, our self-compassion. Taking this time to be kind to ourselves. So let me know if you're bringing anything in and what you're letting go of. For me, I want to bring more clarity. And I have to let go of self-doubt. Because even when I do gain that clarity, I can sometimes doubt myself. So we can just bring the hands back to the knees. Keep the palms open here. As we take that breath in through the nose. And sigh out through the mouth. As we come to lie on our backs or stay seated, you may want to get a blanket or socks on, jumper, as the body will cool down just for a very short savasana. So you lie down or stay seated. I will come to the mat. Now just check in with yourself here. So just let the feet fall where they fall. Usually slightly wider than the hips. You may just want to lift the sit bones up just to allow your lower back to rest gently on the earth here. And again, we'll tuck the shoulders down away from the ears. We can slightly tuck the chin in here. And again, do you want your palms facing up or down? No right or wrong here. And as we just come back to our breath, feeling the abdomen rise, the ribs expand, the chest lifts. And then the chest falls, the ribs contract as the abdomen falls. And just come back to your natural breath. And you just notice the feet. The knees, the sit bones, notice the full right leg. Allow that to be a little heavier, but supported on your mat. And then take your focus to the left leg. Allow the full left leg to feel heavy, but supported on your mat. Allow both legs to feel heavy, but knowing they are supported. Now take your attention to the right arm. Allow the full right arm to feel heavy but supported. As you take your attention to the left arm, allow the left arm to feel heavy and supported. And if the mind is beginning to wander, which it will, you have the choice to say, I inhale peace, I exhale and release, just to bring the mind back to your practice here. As you allow the full back to be heavy but supported where you are. And now bring your attention to the jaw. Feel like the tongue relax in the mouth here, to allow the jaw to relax. If the eyes are open, can you allow them to soften a little? As you take your attention to the back of the head, allow the back of the head to feel heavy but supported. Allow your full body to feel heavy, but knowing you are supported where you are. And as we come back into the room, as we wiggle our fingers and toes, as we gently stay lying down, if you are, just come over to a comfortable lying position here on your side. As you take that breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Just noticing how you're feeling as you come to a comfortable seated position. Again, no rush here. The eyes can stay closed. As we bring our hands to heart in Anjali Mudra, and show kindness to ourselves at this busy time of year. Namaste. Thank you for joining me. Please comment below calm if this did bring you any calm, just any ease. If you've been feeling a little diseased at the moment. Please also, if you could like and follow my Gentle Yoga with Louise Facebook page, and also could you please like and follow my YouTube page, that would be a great help. And yes, let me know if you find benefit in this, and if you would like more of the same. So please have a safe and healthy Christmas, and I will see you in the new year.